All right. All right, I'm live. All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in on this beautiful Friday. Welcome. Let me grab Twitter so I can see what these guys are saying. All right. Looks like we are ready to go. Give people a minute to get in here before we absolutely go crazy, because if you don't know, on Fridays, on Pick 6, they have a sliced stat for every single NBA game. And lucky for us, there are 7 NBA games tonight, which means if you do the math, 14 slice lines. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Which means we are going to have to build a lot of pick 6 slips. So give me 1 second. Let me go grab my dog, and I will be back with you. Let everyone get in here, and then we're going to get to work, all right? When I'm gone, let me know in the chat what books everyone wants. Okay. All right. Well, all right. What are people saying? Let's see. Okay. So people want pick 6. People want pick 6. People want prize picks. People want underdog. What do people want? Let's see. Should we build a quick pick 6 slip? Tongue twister, because I'm already here. Let's see. See if there's anything really good. This is a very good play. You can see underdog has it as a -166 favorite. So that's what I'm going to play. First play is going to be Vucevic over 1.5 threes. And they are playing Charlotte. Let's go to fantasy side. I want some correlated plays. NBA. So it looks like the best play is going to be Keontae over 31.5. The line is too low. And then, let's see. So who are the Jazz playing? Jazz is playing the Grizzlies, which means we want to take Ja over points. That pairs nicely. This will be our first little 3-man. I don't know how much they're going to give me for this, $10. They're going to give me 1 3-man, and the rest are going to have to be 4-mans, because they're going to say, I've had too many 3 men. So we need to find a pair for George. No, not for George. Excuse me. Pair for Vucevic. So we can do Brandon Miller. All right, but this one's even better. Giddey over assists. Obviously, if Vucevic is hitting a 3, there's potential for Giddey to have assists, blah, blah, blah. Giddey over 8.5 assists. And this you can play for another $10 for the 4-man. So there's the first 4-man slip. Where is my notebook? Here it is. Okay. So I can keep track of how many pick 6 we've done. So this is today's pick 6. Okay, so we have done the Grizzlies so far. Okay, so the Grizzlies are done. All right. So there's number 1. Oh man, there's not that much great value right now. So you kind of jump around unless something really yells out at me. I mean, I do really like this Brandon Miller play, so I will actually play one more. So let's go. Brandon Miller, first play. Over in points. Over 21.5 points. And then what can we do? Maybe go Danny Wolf. Danny Wolf is a pretty good play. You can see underdog again, -157. This is from Sharp Money. So we'll play Danny Wolf under PRAs, which means he plays on the Nets, which means we want to take the Nets guy over points. It's Claxton. Perfect. And we need a pair for Miller in the Hornets game. Let's see. Hornets. I can type. Okay, Hornets. So Miller over points. Vucevic over threes. This is better. Knuppel under PRAs pairs better. Knuppel under PRAs. Obviously, PRAs has rebounds and assists in it, but points make up the most of PRAs. So Miller over points, Knuppel under PRAs pairs nice. So you can play that for $20. So there's 2 promo slips done. 2 promo slips done in the street. And that is the Nets. Okay. 2 out of 14. Man, this is going to take a while. But we'll jump around. Does anyone want another book while I jump around, while I look? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's see. McCarthy. If anyone has Fliff, this is a great play. Trey Harris over 13.5 receiving yards, the Chargers game. Looks solid. All right. Let's look at the fantasy books. I know we have a couple things we need to do on better, so let's go to better. Let's do better. Let's do better real quick. I don't know what's going on with better recently. We got a 4 out of 5 going. We got some slips that look okay. We got 2 promos, Davis and Butler. So first play is going to be AD over. Actually pairs beautifully with this play. Excuse me. Ugh. Claxton under rebounds. So that pairs nicely. Let's get better up here. Let's see. Anything that we would really love. Clowney, Dowdle. I'm trying to look to find better be the outlier of the DFS book. So you can see here, PrizePicks has this, so does DraftKings. So I don't want to play that. This is an outlier. Buddy Hield under points and assists. No other DFS book offering this line. Under 10.5 points and assists. So that's great. Someone's betting this on ProfitX at minus 154 and at minus 128 for $500. Someone's got a good read there. Another good play, Da Silva under points. And this is straight from Sharp Money. Under 9.5 points, so that's 4 plays. And let's see if we can find one more. Perfect. Jalen Johnson under rebounds. Jalen Johnson under 10.5 rebounds. These 2 are in the same game. These 3 are not in the same game. Perfect, perfect. You want to make a $10 flex play. We renamed Dynamic Play to Flex Play. Same gameplay, same rules. So update name. Okay, thank you for letting me know. $10 flex play. And that's what we want. That is what we want. And I do like it so much that I'm just going to reuse this lineup. Switch out Davis for the other promo, as long as it doesn't do anything. Butler over. And that pairs nicely with Buddy Hield, obviously on the same team. Only one can score the ball at the same time. I'm going to play that for $10. $10 flex play. Where is my $10 flex play? Go. There we go. Play for that $10. So there's the 2 promo plays. These 4 picks and the promo play. My dog is snoring and being loud. Apologies if you can hear that. I doubt you can, though. Alright. Alright, chat. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? I know we have Prize Picks Flex Friday. I know we might have something on Underdog. I found another edge on Underdog, so we can make a 6-man on Underdog potentially. I know Prize Picks has some really good value right now. Okay, we're gonna run over to Prize Picks. It's Flex Friday. There's promos like crazy on Fridays. We all know this. You got to get our slips in for the weekend. The last few weekends on stream, we made a few $1,000s every weekend. So if you're in here, you've made some decent choices in life. Not great ones because you're still gambling, but at least you're gambling the right way. At least I hope you are. Zay Flowers, under 5.5 receptions is the first play. Somehow I already had this in my slip. Okay, under 5.5 receptions. Prize Picks, the only book offering this line. Underdog's offering this, but it's got a multiplier on it. As you can see, no other book even close to minus 119. That's what we're getting in a 5-man on Prize Picks. Let's see anything else that's very good. Danny Wolf, we've already played. This, again, is not being offered anywhere else. Liam McNeely. And this is why you have a bunch of DFS books, because you don't know which book is offering what players at what lines. And what is going on? So we got Flex Friday and Underdog. Yep. So we're doing Flex Friday right now. Why is this not NBA? Can I switch it over or no? What is going on? Liam McNeely. Are we serious right now? Where is Liam McNeely? There it is. Under 6.5 points. There's 3 plays, so let's see. Let's keep going. Another really good play. Caleb Williams under passing yards, or under completions, excuse me. Under 17.5. What happened to? Was that 3? That must be 3, right? We didn't have anyone else. Someone just put 2K on Trey Harris over receiving yards. Kind of crazy. We might come back and do that. So McNeely, Williams. So Dabble has this, but Underdog has it at minus 157. So I'm kind of down to play this. Filipowski under 7.5 rebounds. That is 4 plays. And the last play is going to be a fun one. Puka to score a touchdown. Puka Nakua to score a touchdown. Puka over a rushing receiving touchdown. And again, you want to make sure you are hitting this available promotion. Opt in to Flex Friday, 40% boost for absolutely free. Make sure you're flexing it. Goes from a 10x to a 14x. I'm limited to $5 for the promos. But there you have it. 5-man. That is a 5-man. 5-man flex. They're not going to let me keep playing it. Duplicate lineup, blah, 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 whatever. So I might switch out a play and see if I can find something that correlates. So let's see. So I got these 5. I wonder if there's anything on the Ravens. So you can see Zay Flowers there. Nope. On the Hornets. Let's see. There's the McNeely play. This correlates pretty well, actually. So I'm going to take off, let's see, I'm going to take off Filipowski. And I'm going to play Diabate. And this is only if you want to get some extra stuff. Diabate over points. So we have another 5-man flex play, just like that. I might even play it again. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I can find anything with the Bears. Like this, Luther Burden under receptions, under 3.5 receptions. If I can correlate that, I'm going to take off Zay Flowers. Let's see. Let's see if they're going to still let me correlate stuff. Burden, under 3.5 receptions. It's still giving us 10x play. No, it's not. They're giving us an 8x play. So you're going to want to cancel that. That's not what we want. We don't want an 8x. I want a 10x. Yours isn't working for Liam either. Well, Liam is there. You just got to kind of search him a little bit. Why are you sniffing so much, huh? If you want to follow me on PrizePicks, there's my PrizePicks. I haven't even asked if you guys are here for the first time and you're enjoying the streams. I do these every day, weekly, pretty much when there's value. And yeah, so hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you know when I'm going live. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on my socials. That will kind of direct you to these streams and let you know. I also post on Twitter consistently about my plays. You can kind of see that I've been doing that. And you can get some plays through there as well. But I'm not streaming. Okay. These streams would not be possible without Oddsjam, so if you want to check it out, this is the software I'm using to find all these plays, to find the lines that are off, to find long-term winning betting strategies. If you want to check it out, I have a link in the description for that as well. All right. Now I got rid of all that admin stuff. Should we put together, look at this line on Breece Hall, 54.5 on Underdog. It's 68.5 on PrizePicks and Parlay Play, as well as 58.5 on BetMGM. So this play is just too low. I know someone was asking for Underdog, so let's see if we can make a little 6-man Underdog, okay? Okay. If I'm going too quickly, you can always pause the stream, whether on Twitter or on YouTube. You can always pause the stream. And then you can come back and hit live, and I will be back. So they bumped this up to 60.5 now. So that is not there anymore. But that's okay. Because I'm going to show you guys what we do here. Okay? So let me go over here. Let me get... This is sharp money. This is where... I wonder if this is having anything yet. Nope. Okay. This is where it follows where sharp bettors are putting lump sums of bets on the exchanges. And the exchanges don't ever ban people, so that's kind of why it attracts sharps, which is you need to be careful of. Because sharp syndicates, they're companies that build their own models that beat the sports books, so they will put generous amounts of wagers down. You're going to get caught. Okay, first play is Noah Gray under receptions. Noah Gray under 1.5 receptions. We also want Puka under receiving yards. Look, he can score a touchdown and not get his receiving yards, okay? 105 receiving yards is too high. You can see every single book, 99 or 100, every single one. It's clear that that line is too high. And then we will have Devin Singletary. If my thing wants to work. Devin. What is going on with my Wi-Fi today? Not working today. Devin Singletary. Over 40.5. Again, line is too low. 44.5 across the board. So that's 3 men. We can stop there, but I don't stop there, okay? I don't stop. We're going to find a 6-man. I'll tell you how we're going to do that, okay? We're going to search up Chiefs because we need Gray under reception. So what is going to happen? We need, for example, Mahomes under passing yards. Obviously, that influences if Gray gets and we have a multiplier on this guy now. So they already moved Noah Gray, so we're going to take off Mahomes now. All right, so we got to be quick. Did you guys front run me? You guys cannot front run me, okay? You guys have to wait for me. Let's see. What do we want to do? Let's see. So we'll do Gainwell under rushing yards, under 25.5. Okay. So let's find some pairs. So Giants game. Debo over receptions positively correlates because you see our max payout went down from 10x to 9.75x. So that's positively correlated with Singletary. If I switch Debo to under, it's even more correlated. Okay, so Debo is not what we want. Maybe we want this guy, Sinat. So you can kind of test it out. So Sinat, if we have over 12.5 reception yards, the max payout goes down to 9. If we have under reception yards, it goes down. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. They're tripping on Debo. Let's see. Let's just get the plays for the other games right now. So the Rams. So we have Nakua under. So we could go with Goff under. Because if we have over, what's our payout? Our payout's 10x if we have over. You see how that works? And if we have under, our payout goes to 9.82. So that's positive correlation. Now we need to find one for the Steelers game. Maybe it's Tua. Let's see. Let's see if Tua is positively correlated or not. So Tua over 195.5, 12.65 or 18. So under is more correlated, so we don't want to have that. There's Gainwell, Metcalf. Let's see. So it doesn't look like we're going to find one for Gainwell, so we're going to take off Gainwell. That's okay. Let's see if we can find one for Singletary. See, I'm pretty sure Debo Samuel over does correlate. Over 4.5 receptions. 9.58. All right, I'm taking Debo over receptions because I know that does correlate. And we just need one more, so maybe we go with. I wonder if there's someone on Navy we can correlate with Horvath. No, it's the only one. Let's see. Maybe Brissett with the Cardinals. Yeah, Bacchia. So we got Brissett under completions, under 23.5 completions. And we pair that with Bacchia under receiving yards. Obviously, he's not completing passes. This guy's not getting receiving yards, blah, blah, blah. Bacchia under receiving yards. So you can see, oh, that's too correlated. Okay. So maybe we have to do Brissett under passing attempts. Let's see. All right, these last two are going to be normal plays then. I'm getting tired of this now. So we'll go with Singletary over. We already have Singletary. We'll go with, let's see. Let's go with Horvat under a passing touchdown. And we'll go with Gainwell under rushing yards. And so our 33.56x payout should be 35x, but if we flex it, it actually gives us a full payout. And I've already played Jared Goff and Gainwell, so I can't submit this. So I just wasted my whole time building this out for you guys. So hopefully you guys can see these plays. I'll try to give you his best. Again, pause the stream. Get this play in 6-man. It's a very solid play. Oh, that was a mission. Okay, so I'm gonna be done with underdog for right now. I can't do it right now. The heck was that? Did you just hit it?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, we have some promos. Wow, we have a lot of promos. What the heck, man? Oh. Okay, I don't know how many I'm gonna get through on sleeper because I'm gonna do 4 minutes on sleeper. I'm going back to pick 6, and I still need to hit dabble. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff to do. So we grab sleeper. There's nothing here. Let's see if there's anything on the low hold tool. Hear that? Okay. All right, there's a few decent plays. So there's literally nothing on sleeper. All right. I'm on live. Whoops. Let me take off underdog. Okay, we're on the low hold then. All right. Marvin Bagley or Keenan Allen? Ooh, Keenan Allen looks much better. Okay. Keenan Allen over 3.5 receptions is what we're going to play all of these promos with. If my book would literally load. What is going on? Is the Wi-Fi really bad? Oh my gosh. My Wi-Fi is literally so bad right now. I don't know what is going on. I can't even, my phone is not even loading. Keenan Allen, okay, there it goes. Over 3.5 receptions. 2x payout is plus 100 odds. We're going to play this. You can only get $10 down. So we're going to play that. We're going to reuse it. Take off Knipple. His slash line. We're going to play it with all the slash lines. So Curry has one as well for another 10 bucks. I'm going to reuse it again. Take off Curry. And this guy has it for another $10. Okay. So there's 3 plays real quick with Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen with all the promos. Very nice and easy. So we got MMA, we got NBA boost, we got soccer boost. Okay, so nothing with football. So we need to let's use the NBA boost now. Take off Allen. Okay, so I'm going to filter this out for NBA. Okay. All right, so it's a big boost. So first play is going to be Bagley, over 17.5 points and rebounds. I didn't even know this guy was playing still. Bagley, over 17.5 points and rebounds. The next play. Next play is Bridges under 1.5 steals. Mikal Bridges, different Bridges. Mikal Bridges under 1.5 steals. So that's you can play that for 30 bucks. So we will play those 2. Let's see if there's anything else decent. I'm going to reuse these 2. I'm also going to throw in Danny Wolf. Again, we already played him on another book, but we'll play him here. Under 15.5 PRAs as well. NBA only, use. Maximum is 30 bucks, so 30 bucks there. Okay, cool. All right, so there's the 2. What do we have going on right now? Steven Adams hit, Letang hit. Dang. So we got some good slips going into the weekend. Cool. Okay, so we have 2 MMA boosts and 2 soccer boosts. I don't know how we're going to get any value from there. Let's see. Soccer, nothing there. Where's MMA? MMA, there actually is some value here on Jillian Robertson. Okay, so we'll use, but I have to find 5 picks. What the heck? All right, let's see if we can do this real quick. Jillian over 2.5 takedowns. I'm gonna have to go to sportsbook, and I'm gonna actually literally have to do this by hand. Okay, so MMA. Um, what do they have here? We go to MMA. So they have takedown strikes. So we're gonna have to do strikes for sure. Significant strikes. Player significant strikes. Okay, where's sleeper there? It's 29.5. So we're just gonna see if we can find if any of these lines are off. So for example, let's see. Dude, FanDuel is a ripoff when it comes to this stuff, huh? They put their lines way too high and then they just juice the over. It's crazy. Okay, so good play. It's not that good, man. What the heck? I can't even. Consistency here. Okay, here's a good play. Kevin Vallejos is a good play. Let's go with Kevin Vallejos. Kevin. Why am I saying that? Kevin Vallejos. Over significant strikes. Okay. This is a good play. Brandon Royval under. So that's a good play. You can see his line is 80.5. Every other book has it 79.5 with the, as a coin flip. That's good. Let's see. Kennedy over. Kennedy. Where's Kennedy? Kennedy. I don't see Kennedy. Kennedy. And just this guy. Over 31.5. Yep, that's a good pick. So we have, what, 4 now? All right, we just need one more. Need one more. This would be insane if we hit this, by the way. So we do that guy. We could do -150. -150. Okay, where was it? It was this one right here. Costa. Melquizedel Costa. Melquizedel Costa. Over 58.5. And this is what we're going to do. These 5, 60% boost. 30 to win 1,033. So that's, juicy. And I'm going to reuse it. I'm going to play it twice because obviously I'm going to play a 60% boost twice. I need to wait a minute. But here are the 5 plays. It's a $15 min, which is weird. But I'm going to play it for 30 bucks when it lets me, and looks like it's going to let me. There you go. 30 to win 1,033. That's what we're in for. I really need to stop lowering my head in front of my camera. I'm exposing my bald spots. Okay, so pause the stream if you can get it in, if you haven't gotten it in. Okay. So now we're going to move over to soccer. Because soccer also we have what? I'll play one soccer promo right now. I'll probably play another one tomorrow on my own time. Maybe I'll post it, maybe I won't. We'll see. So I have a 5 soccer boost for another 60%, which is nuts. Okay, so I need 5 soccer. So let's go. Oh, they don't have passes up yet, so I'm not going to do that because they don't have lines yet. So no soccer. Sorry, soccer's going to be tomorrow. Okay. Let me go grab my pack on Chalkboard. If you haven't started playing Chalkboard, Chalkboard is very close to Hard Rock odds, and they give you these daily drops for free boosting and stuff, which is pretty sick. And look, I got 5 discounts too. Whoa, hello. So they got Friday discounts too. Mitchell 25.5 points. 25.5 points, huh? For a 1.78 payout is minus 128 odds. So let's see where they have Donovan Mitchell for points at. Player points. So Donovan Mitchell's line is 29.5. So they have him discounted 25.5. So we're getting a 4-point discount. And the over is a coin flip, essentially. That's what the books are telling us. So getting this is very good odds. So I'm going to assume all the rest of these are very good plays as well. Risky, but yeah. So we got to play some. And what I see, let's see. From what I have gathered over the last few weeks playing this, it seems to be more of the. Why am I not getting any plus EV stuff? I know this is not real. Reset everything, clear everything. See, I'm not. Why am I not? There it comes. Okay. Now, where's Hard Rock? What the heck? Why is my Hard Rock getting filtered out? I'm so confused. I don't know. I'll have to look into that later. Maybe Hard Rock doesn't have any good bets right now, which I find it hard to believe. Could be possible though. Like if I chose, yeah, maybe Hard Rock just doesn't have any good lines right now, which is a shame. Because they're usually very good. Let's see. Where's my low hold? I might just not be reading in Hard Rock lines right now. That's probably what it is. Okay. Well, enough with chalkboard right now. We have a lot of pick six to do and dabble. Pick six and dabble. All right. I know people have been waiting. I know. So I do like this play on Marvin Bagley. Over 17.5 points and rebounds. We're on this on Sleeper. Might as well be on it in this as well. Pick six, basketball. So this is actually a really good play. Danny Wolf over points and rebounds. I know we're off Danny Wolf, his PRAs. Or we just ride with Brandon Miller. I do like this Miller play. So Brandon Miller over points. We haven't used the Bulls guy yet, so we're going to take Josh Giddey over points, competitive game. And Bagley plays for the Wizards, so we need to find a play with the Washington Wizards under. So Bub Carrington. Carlton Carrington under points and rebounds. Bub Carrington under 11.5 points and rebounds. Where are you? Under 13.5, excuse me. So that pairs with Bagley over points and rebounds, obviously. They're competing for the same stats. So that's another $20 down for the Bulls. All right, it seems like we're getting in some good value right now. So let's make another play. Nickeil Alexander-Walker over 23.5 points and rebounds. He's on the Hawks. They're playing Detroit. So let's use, what's Detroit's line? It is with Cade. Okay, so that's a nice pair. Let's see. Miller we've already used. Could use McCollum. Could use Josh Giddey. Could just go Giddey and Miller again. I'm down. So Miller over points. We need Miller to have a good paint, and Giddey over points. And I can see that these guys already got yanked. So let's see. see if we can find anything else. Detroit. Let's see. We'll just play with Onyeka over. Onyeka over points. Over 16.5. There's another 4 picks. This has Detroit. Okay. So let's go with the Wizards next. All right, have we done the Wizards yet? No, we haven't done the Wizards. So we go with McCollum. Over in PRAs. That's going to pair with Donovan Mitchell over in points. Okay. Let's go. Let's see. Anything going to pop up? Marketing? I'm down to use marketing. Marketing over 24.5 points. And we need a pairing for marketing. So like Svi Mikhailuk under points and rebounds. Under 10.5 points rebounds. Another $20 entry. Cavs, done. So we've done 5 promo slips on pick 6. So let me take a little 8-minute break and go hit some dabble, because I know people are fiending for dabble. And it looks like there are some good plays on dabble. Oh, man. Oh, dabble. Like Day'Ron Sharpe under rebounds. Crazy play. If you aren't following me on dabble, you must be living under a rock, because I've been going crazy on dabble lately. We got 268 beautiful people over there. You go and follow me. I post slips like this, which get automatically destroyed, you can see. So I'll notify everyone through the app when it gets posted. So we want to play Dawson Knox. You can actually correlate pretty easily on dabble as well, which is pretty cool. So like if I look at Knox, right? Over receptions, obviously I want, so there's nothing there. If I go to the Nets, and I have under rebounds for Sharpe. I want Brooklyn Nets. Okay, so under rebounds for Sharpe. Let's see. It's actually not that really. There's not that good of correlation right now. That's fine though, because this JJ McCarthy play is insane. No other book is giving you this line at minus 122 odds. JJ McCarthy over 28.5 passing attempts. And they already took off Dawson Knox. And where is Sharpe? Did they take off Sharpe already too? They already took off. No, they didn't. Shaedon Sharpe's right there. Under 5.5 rebounds. Oh, nope, it's gone. Gosh. They're getting quicker, man. Let's see. Okay, so we have JJ McCarthy over. Let's see if we can get anything for the Vikings. This is actually really good because I know it has receiving in it, but Aaron Jones is a running back. So Aaron Jones under 71.5 rushing and receiving yards pairs nicely with McCarthy over in passing attempts. And then look at this play. Sam Darnold under 2.5 rushing attempts. Bro is not running the ball. what are you getting at? Oh, the cereal. No, Sam Darnold under 2.5 rushing attempts. There's a three-man correlated $25 entry. Correlated on YouTube. So this is what I do. I hit the description. It should ping everyone. If you have this bell icon, it should ping them. So we got some people following me, you see. We've had some big wins. If you haven't been to the previous streams, we have some really good picks going into the weekend. Aaron Jones. You can see Aaron Jones, we got him at 19.5 receiving yards. Where's he at now? 18.5. So we got a point of value there. So we have some really good plays going into the weekend. Dowdle under a touchdown. We need that to come to fruition for us. That'd be sick. You can't even bet Rico Dowdle to get a touchdown anymore, so that looks solid. What else do we have? Adam Thielen. We have some really good plays going into the weekend. We have this play for $1,545, which would be lit if that hits. These two are correlated beautifully. Okay, let me go back because I'm going to fire off some plays real quick. Let's see, I want to switch out anything. Yeah, I do. So I'm going to take off Darnold. I'm going to keep the two correlated plays because I like correlated plays. And it'll be Stafford under an interception. And they might be hiding it from us. So you gotta go here. Go to the Rams game. What are the Rams playing? Rams. Scroll over to interceptions. And Stafford under. See, they kind of hide it sometimes. Play that for $25. So that's good. You can't hide from me. The last time they tried to hide something, that cash as well. So that was cool. Let's see. Yeah, you see Stafford under interceptions really good. Jared Goff under half of a rushing yard. Holy, that's a sweat. All right. This will be the plays we put on from here. So we got people. We got anyone following? Anyone copying? Got people copying. 17-9. All right. As you can see, things are just. We're market movers, all right, people. That's what we do here. So we got 270 followers. Someone follow me. Kevin, welcome. Again, if you're new here to streams, I do these all the time. So. And it looks like they already took off Stafford, didn't they? Yep. Stafford literally instantly removed. So hopefully you guys got that in. All right. Let's finish off with DraftKings. We got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes, people. The problem is they haven't really been adding in any lines, but we do have Randall. So we'll go with Randall over PRAs. I don't want to do the same plays over and over and over again. So we got Randall, and we'll pair him with Curry. And let's do Nemhard. Over 25.5 PRAs. And we're going to pair him with someone. Indiana. So we go Joel Embiid. No, even better, McConnell under PRAs. They literally play the same position, so if it's a competitive game and Nemhard's playing well, he's going to stay in the game. So McConnell under, perfectly correlated. That is the Warriors done. That is halfway through all of the promos on DraftKings. So we have the same plays over here. That's fine. Brandon Miller, Josh Giddey, Cooper Flag. So maybe we do another Brandon Miller play. Why not? Just be all over Brandon Miller to have a good game today. Over 26.5 points and rebounds. So that's Charlotte and Chicago. We've already done Charlotte and Chicago. Or we've done Chicago, I think. Yeah, we've done Bulls. So we're going to need to pair him with someone else. Bulls. So you got Giddey. Again, I don't really want to do that. Do you have anyone on Charlotte under? Not really, huh? It's just Brandon Miller. Oh, we do Con. That's right. I'm down to pair him with Con again. Con under PRAs. That's what you want. Under 28.5 PRAs. Okay. All right. So what are we going to pair with? Let's see. So we can get the Cleveland one in. Have we done Cleveland? We have done Cleveland, I think. Yeah, Cavs. Yeah, we have done Cavs. Have we done Dallas yet? We haven't done Dallas yet. So we go AD over and Cooper Flag under PRAs. Under 28.5. Under. Another $20. A slight payout shift of $1. So I think we'll accept that. So that is the Mavs done. Okay. I'll probably play one more if I can find another good one. If not, I'm going to dabble and I'm going to fire off plays. What do we think? Pick 6, should we finish out the promos or should we just fire off for the last 6 minutes? Asar Thompson we haven't done. So let's do Asar because this is the early game. So Asar Thompson over 19.5. Dang, he's so much worse than his brother, huh? That stinks. And then this pairs with Jalen Johnson because we haven't done the Hawks yet. Perfect. And now we just need another correlated slip. Oh, Steph Curry under points. Yeah. You want me to fade Curry? No problem. No problem. I love fading Curry. Okay, so let's see. Perfectly pairs with Butler over points. Obviously, only one can score, right, at a given time. I mean, if they could both score in the same play, that'd be crazy. I don't know. I don't know how it's possible. But there you go. There's another play with the Hawks. And I love this so much. I love fading Curry so much. I'm going to do it again. So we've done Bulls. We have not done the Hornets. Let me do the Hornets. So let me get a pair for the Hornets. Excuse me. All right. So we have Bridges over. So let's see. What do we want to pair with? I've done so much Kunupo, I don't really want to fuck with him anymore. So let's just do... So Bridges over, we'll do Vucevic over PRAs. A competitive game. That's what we want. A competitive game in this one. Over 27.5 PRAs. Correlated. Butler and Curry. Butler over 18.5 points. Curry under 25.5 points. Beautifully correlated, you can see. Price picks 24.5. Underdog 24.5. The line's too high at 25.5. It's just too high. So that is the Hornets done. Do we have any of the early games we still need to do just for before? We haven't done Indiana or the Sixers, have we? So we should probably do those before we go anywhere else. We've done the Hawks and the Pistons, yep. Cleveland and Washington, Cavs. We haven't done the Wizards either. Okay, so we got Wizards, Indiana 76ers. Okay. 76ers, let's see. I swear we've done Embiid, have we not? Did we not do Embiid? No, it doesn't look like we did. Okay. All right. So Embiid over with Nemhard over PRAs. 25.5. Okay. We just need 2 other picks. Can we just eat on Dabble? Yeah, I will. I'll stay a little long. I'll stay for another 5 minutes and eat on Dabble with you guys. Okay. So let's go with George over Keontae George over PRAs, and we're gonna pair that with. Let's see. Can we get an under? Svi under. Yep, we'll pair Svi under again. Points and rebounds. 10x payout. And they've moved Keontae George lower. Is that right? Oh, that's what we want. Accept changes. That's what we want. Over 31.5. So that is 76ers done. Now we have to do the Pacers. Let me do the Pacers, which is that, which is Pascal. So we want to pair with that. We want to pair. Yeah, we'll do. I do like this play on McConnell, to be honest. Oh, TJ, little TJ. McConnell under PRA is what we want. And what else can we do? Randall, I feel like we haven't used that much, so let's go with Randall. Over 30. See, it's supposed to be 33.5. Moved to 34.5. So that's moved. Vucevic and Nemhard, Williams. I'm down to use Brandon Williams over 9.5 points. And that is with the Dallas Mavericks. We go Cooper again. But this is even better. Cooper flag under points. Someone's got to score points, right? So we got a small adjustment for what, $10? Yeah, $10. Not a big deal. And that is the Pacers. And I have one more grouping to do. If you're on Twitter, come over to YouTube. I'm going to stay on and do some more Dabble for everyone that hangs out. The last play is with the Wizards. Let me do the Wizards now. And things just came up. What the heck just came up? Quentin Grimes. Wow. And Jalen Wells. Wow. Okay, let's get the pairing right. So we want a pairing. Carrington under again. This guy's literal garbage. Under a 13.5. And then we want to play Grimes. This is still here. It's a really good play. Over 22.5. And they've already yanked him off. Let's see if Wells is still here. Over 17.5. They yanked him off too, didn't they? Yep. Oh, they're yanking people off now. Let's see if Jalen Johnson is here. Over 17.5. Nope, that's gone as well. Dang. Randall, is Randall here still? Over points and rebounds. That's gone too. Wow, they are getting quick right here. Is Dabble that profitable? Yeah, Dabble is very profitable. Dabble is a very, very, very soft book. So Duncan they've taken off as well. They're getting fast out here. Let's try Kalkbrenner. They moved his rebound line. I just want to get this last play in, and then I'll go over to Dabble and show you what I mean. Maybe they're just taking all the good plays away from me. All right, let's play this. Hunter under RAs. Bro, what? There it is. Hunter under RAs. Cavaliers, and then we'll take Tyson over points and rebounds. Over 19.5. $20. Okay, so that's the Wizards. Okay, so we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We did 12 out of 14 promos on this live stream, which is sick. Which is a lot. That's very good, though. They just never have promos. Yeah, they never have promos, but the lines are so bad, it doesn't even matter. Like, let me show you. Get Dabble up here. So Thielen, they have him at 15.5 receiving yards. If I go over to fantasy and I find Thielen, all the other books have him at 13.5 yards. And you might say, oh, it's only a 2-yard difference. A 2-yard difference when we're talking about 15 yards is massive. It's a massive percentage. If it was 2 yards on, 150, 180 yards, yeah, I would probably agree with you. But someone's also put 4K on him to go under, and I want to be with that guy. Now, I'm not going to bet 4K. I could bet 1K. I'm not going to do that either. So Thielen, under 15.5 receptions, or receiving yards, the first play. We've already been on that, so I'm not going to touch that right now. Josh Hart over PRAs, 27.5. Again, if I went over to fantasy and I found this Hart play, I guarantee you it's here, 27.5. All the other books have them at 28.5. So that's obviously a good play. And then we want to find a pairing for either the Knicks, so a Knicks player under with good value, but that's not the greatest value I've ever seen. Or we want to pair it with, who is it? Thielen? Thielen's on who? The Bills? Right? Am I crazy? Oh man, he's on the Dolphins. I'm cooked. Dolphins. Let's see. So we're just gonna play Trey Jones. Trey Jones under, what is it? Under 4.5 assists. And where did my boy go? Where did my boy Josh Hart go? Did they remove Josh Hart already? Over 27.5. Nope. Try again. Why can't you find my location? There you go. $25. I call this stream ended. No, there's no more shield glitch on Dabble, unfortunately. I wish there was. That got patched eventually after a few weeks. But while it was there, it was really good. It was very good, as you can imagine. See if we can get anything correlated with this guy. So I get this guy. I take off Thielen. I go and get Patrick Williams under 7.5 points. Play that for 25. So you let me. Wi-Fi, please work, man. Try again. Retry. Maybe it's my streaming. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna take off my streaming for a second. See if that works. It doesn't look like anything is working, to be honest. Nothing is working. Okay. Well, I want to play this correlated slip. That'd be great. Let's see. Take off Thielen. Williams. Under points. Now it's working. Alright, got one last play in. Last play. Alright, I just shared it on Dabble. So if you follow me on Dabble, you'll see it. People are copying the one before. You got 10. You got people following and copying. Dang, only one person got to copy that until they remove things. Damn. So yeah. Let's see. I lied. I'm gonna make one more play. Make one football play. So if you're on this live stream, go to Dabble. Refresh the page. It will be there eventually. And these are all line discrepancies. All of these lines are way off. Let's see. I'm going to try and get a correlation in here as well. Let's see. Doesn't look like I'm going to get any correlation. That's okay. Unless I go with the Jaguars. Let's see. Actually, this kind of works well. So we're going to go with Trevor Lawrence. Over passing touchdowns. And going to pair that with Strange. Over receiving yards. Let's see. We got a 10x payout for that? Heck yeah. Give me that. Give me that 4, man. See if I can take off Stroud. Still get a 6x payout. Oh my goodness. And then I'll go back. Take off. Did I take off Love or Stroud? What did I do? I kept Love. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of Love. Okay, I lied. There's 3 more plays. But they're all correlated with Trevor Lawrence and Brenton Strange. Are really good plays. Love. Alright. Alright, so we got people tailing now. Good. Cool. Alright. That's gonna be in the stream. We went a little over than what I was planning to, but that's fine, you know. That's alright. I will see you guys soon. I won't be on the weekend, but I will be on Monday again. So hopefully make a lot of money this weekend. We have a lot of plays going. We have a lot of good plays from previous streams as well if you've been here. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like and a comment and a subscribe while you leave, I would appreciate that. You guys are the reason I do this. I will talk to you later. Goodbye.